time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Here's George. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
In the corner, it's Saw. Offline with his three. Here's Davis. The layup off target. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
And Davis can't get it to go. Porter with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Christie. Buzelis with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lock it 2. Here's Porter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside. Here's Sarr. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Great D that time from Adebayo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Down low. From deep, George. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his game, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Davis Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 8. Sarr's shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Davis sets a screen. Misses the 3. And here's the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Westbrook drives in. And stolen by Sarr. Here's George. Porter pulls it in. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Davis wide open. He shoots. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And this is the kind of range Davis has. If you give him room to fire, he'll burn you.
Sarr the screen. With the drive. Great D that time from Davis.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Porter. It'll count. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Adebayo. In the corner, it's Sarr. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Adebayo. Over to the wing. Offensive rebound. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Now here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
And they get it. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Adebayo. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
On the wing, Porter. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Shaw. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
So much fluidity from Sarr, going right at the rim with that slam.
Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Davis surveying the floor. .139 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Lets it go. Misses the baby hook. Now Sarr. 6 points for him. Outside, Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA. But Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
And he makes the first. To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Pass to Adebayo. Right wing. Here's Sarr. Crowder with the steal. 40 seconds left here in the second. Inside. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, man, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Crowder. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Adebayo the screen. And George, here we go. No good on the last second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here now is Dinwiddie. Nothing on the board. Pass to Joe. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Sarr. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Sarr's got 9.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Joe. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Joe can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Down low. Here's Walsh. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
The offensive rebound. Dinwiddie. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And in time, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's George. 5 points in the game. Pass to Saw. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Saar. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
3 points.
Saar's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Adebayo's got 17.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Michael Porter.
Buzelis with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
And Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
And at 7'1", Saar makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, George. And the layup's good off the glass.
George.
He's got 7.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the left wing. Outside, George. Buzelis grabs the board. Westbrook surveying the D. No good from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Count it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Left side, Adebayo. Can't connect from short range. Outside, Davis. Tipped away. George with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Christie. It's stolen by Adebayo. Sarr gets the bucket.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And coming up is... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now, Carrington. Out to DeRozan. No one near him. Westbrook pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spot.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And after playing the first half without a single turnover, he's gotten a little careless since the break.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Outside Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. And Westbrook gets it to go.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
Sarr the screen. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 20 points.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his 2nd since the break.
That's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Back to Westbrook. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul.
2nd team foul.
Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
And he can't hit the 2nd. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sarr. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half. Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Nice move. That one is good.
And the more we see of Alex Sarr, I'd like to see more attacks at the rim.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Adebayo. The three doesn't go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Magnificent rejection. And they'll get another chance. Now Sarr.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Outside Davis. .130 left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Sarr.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
He takes it in. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Now Sarr. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, here we go. Rips it down with two hands. Here's George. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Sarr. Clock is at 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Westbrook. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Porter outside. Now Davis. Six to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.